All right. Hey guys, it is Morgan here. So thank you for being patient with me. I know I said I was going to do this live, but YouTube was making it all blurry for me. So I figured I'm going to record it, upload it, and post it for you guys. So I did plan on doing this at home in much better lighting, but we're at work right now and I thought, you know what? Let's just do it. I want to be, as open and honest with people about how coaching works in my life and how it can work in your life. So I thought, what not of a better place to do it than at my work. So if some of you don't know, I am a teacher by trade. I'm a biology teacher. I have a biology degree as well as an education degree. And I look over this way because our door beeps when people come in to check if they need my help. So I'm a teacher by trade. So in the fall of 2013, I was starting my first year of full-time teaching. Steven was starting to build this franchise. We own a double franchise of Quiznos and Yogurties, so sandwiches and self-serve froyo. So teaching franchise I was helping him with, as well as I decided to sign up to be a Beachbody coach. So now I no longer teach, but we still run this business every day and I still coach full time. So yes, some people are full-time coaches, some people hobby, but it can fit in anybody's life, which I think is pretty amazing. So I wanted to share my screen with you guys. And hopefully you can still see me too. I wonder, you know what? Let me stop that share and let me share my whole screen and then you should be able to see me too. Okay, perfect. So I should be in the little corner there. I'll maybe put myself over here. So I was just on our Facebook group for joining our fit community, but I wanted to open up this. All right. I wonder if I can go file, slide, view, present. Let's see. Whoa, that takes me off the screen. So I'm going to keep it this way so that you can actually see me still, if that's cool with you guys. So we are Limitless. That is our team name, basically. And I created that team name because I just wanted something to represent who we are. My challenge groups, so my online health and fitness groups are called Becoming Limitless, and our team is called Limitless. So it's a name that truly represents who we are, how we want to live this life, and really, once you let go of your fears and those negative things that are going through your head, you are limitless. So what is the coaching opportunity? Spelling mistake, Morgan. Canada. Coaching is available in Canada and the US and officially in the UK starting on October 19th. So before we dive in, I wanted to share a little bit about myself and how I got involved with Beachbody. So I explained that, back in 2013, that's when things got going. But I actually knew Beachbody and their workouts back in grade 8 because my older sister decided to order a program called Turbo Jam. And I don't know if any of you have done that, but it's a super fun program. So she ordered that and I would do it when she wasn't around because as your sister, you're not supposed to use each other's stuff, right? So I would steal it when she wasn't home. I would do the workouts. I would invite my girlfriends over. We do it together. And that was kind of my first introduction to Beachbody and their fitness programs. And I fell in love. And so since then, I actually did Beachbody programs on and off, Chalene Extreme, Turbo Fire, all that stuff. And in in high school, I had a kind of a rough go. One year I had mono. The next year in my grade 12 year, on the very first day of school, I got really sick and found out I had West Nile. And then from that, I got meningitis. So, my high school years were filled with a lot of sickness. And if any of you have experienced that, your fitness goes to completely zero. And, fitness was part of my life. I loved the way it made me feel. So, when I was to a point where my mom, thank gosh she's a nurse, was bathing me. My older sister, if my parents were working, she would stay home. She'd, bathe me and help me eat and go to bed. And I was in the hospital for the first week of grade 12, getting IVs 3 times a week. And through those sicknesses, once I started to feel better, originally my mom would take me for walks and I'd make it about 2 houses down the block, and then we'd have to head back because I was too exhausted. But slowly I'm like, okay, what can I do to get back my fitness? And I would literally pop in the Turbo Jam DVD, and for the first few weeks, it would just be the warm up. That's all I could do. Then I would try and do a 10 extra minutes modified. And then, in a couple months, I was able to do the whole workout. And I think that's where my connection with Beachbody and the workouts came, because they helped me gain back my fitness so many times. Pretty powerful. And, the final time was actually when I was a bit older. I was in university and I decided to go be a camp counselor at the Tim Hortons Camp for Kids in Kananaskis. And it was an amazing 4 months. And I actually left to go to that camp in the best shape of my life. I loved it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay on it the whole time I'm there. What ended up happening was I had a great time, but I developed this emotional eating situation. I was away from family and Steven for those 4 months, and I came back in the worst shape of my life. And I was embarrassed. It was starting to take a toll on my relationships because my confidence was not there. And I just thought, okay, Morgs, when this is to a point where it's starting to affect your relationships, you need to make a change. Something has to happen. So, bless his soul, Steven encouraged me to start working out again. And I think I cried for the whole first month every time I would work out. And he just say, Morgan, it'll get better. Just keep working at it. And after that month of every workout involving tears, things did start to get better. I started to feel more like myself. And from there on out, I just thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a job in fitness where I could help people understand how fitness makes you feel? And if any of you are involved in fitness already, you get that. Yes, it helps you aesthetically, but it improves every other area of your life. And I kept that to myself for a lot of years. And I just thought, how I'd love to help people understand how fitness makes you feel. So I thought about personal training, but I didn't want to be a slave to other people's time schedules, like training them at 5 a.m. before work or late at night. Like, that just didn't attract me. That wasn't freedom to me. I thought about opening up a gym, but obviously that is way too big of a income investment off the start. I thought about being a gym teacher, a phys ed teacher, but a lot of people told me I'd struggle to get a job. So hence I went to be a bio teacher. Just the opportunities weren't lining up until that fall of 2013, where I was going to be my first full-time teaching job, doing the franchise. And I thought, okay, I need a new program to do at home. I was living with my parents at the time, to do at home and to keep me on track. So what I did was went online. I love Beachbody. So I'm like, okay, I love weights at the time. So I'm like, I'm going to order Body Beast. And I went online to teambeachbody.com, went to go order Body Beast, and I literally came across the coaching tab. This was how I signed up to be a coach. It's crazy. I knew nobody that was a coach. I knew nothing about it. I came across this coaching tab and literally read for 3 minutes. And I'm like, Steven, did you know Beachbody has this coaching thing? He's like, cool, Morgs, you should sign up. You'd probably be good at it. You love Beachbody. You love helping people. You've wanted to potentially do some kind of job in fitness. You should sign up. And I'm not good with new things. I don't like things out of the norm. So I thought, no, there's no way I'm doing this. But I didn't stop talking about it. So he's like, Morgs, if you don't just sign up, I'm going to sign you up myself. It's $40. Just sign up. So I did. And something was looking out for me that day, because that day of randomly signing up when I knew nothing about it has changed our whole entire life. My body, my health, and now, tomorrow, as I record this call tomorrow, you'll see in that photo, I'm actually speaking on the National Wake Up Call, which is the call for the entire Beachbody Network. It's every Monday, different speakers to 360 plus thousand coaches. And I'm the speaker. I get to teach. So it's pretty amazing what has happened in 4 years, and the friends this has brought me, the way it's changed my relationship, my life. Something was looking out for me that day. So that is how I got involved in Beachbody. And today I wanted to cover basically these topics with you guys so you can decide, is this right for me? Isn't this right for me? Maybe I know somebody that this is right for and I could share this information with. It's going to look different for everybody. So, who is Beachbody? What does a coach do? How does a coach earn money? How do you get started? How much time is required? What are the required fees? Will I have to push sales? What if I don't have a large network? What if I'm not fit first? And do I need a certification or expertise? So that's what I want to cover with you guys. I need to move my face so I can get to the next slide here. So who is Beachbody, first of all? So Beachbody was originally founded in 1998 by John Congdon and Carl Daikeler. So they're the CEOs, founders of Beachbody. And it was originally created, they started creating fitness programs, but actually with Tony Horton, the creator of P90X first. They started with infomercials. That was basically how Beachbody was made. They wanted to develop effective solutions for weight loss for people that they could do at home, that were simple. And they started in infomercials. They also developed live programs. So you'll see, some of you might see, if you go to gyms, you'll see Beachbody programs being taught live in gyms. P90X, Insanity, PiYo, so many gyms do Beachbody live programs. They created things like P90X, Turbo Fire, 21-Day Fix, Hammer and Chisel, Core to Force, products like Shakeology, 3-Day Refresh, Daily Sunshine, all those things for different levels of people, so that there was something for everybody to be able to do in the comfort of their own home to change their body through fitness and through health. But what they came to found was, yes, they were selling these programs and products through infomercials, but basically what they started developing on their website, they had what was called message boards. This was before social media, so message threads. So what they noticed, these message boards were like off the chain with people asking questions about their programs. Like, how did you guys plan out your Insanity nutrition plan? Okay, I'm struggling in week 3. What did you do? And then other people would be on there who have already made it through the program, answering back and helping these people. So after years and years of this, Beachbody was like, hey, it's actually not infomercials that are helping get our products' names out there anymore. It's people. It's people that have successfully completed the programs that other people are asking them what they did. And they're like, hey, this is what I did. You should go get the program. I'll help you through it. And that was literally how coaching was born 10 years ago. Then they created the network of coaches in 2017, 2007, I meant, because it's their 10-year anniversary today. So coaching is only 10 years old, less in Canada, only about 5 years old, and currently moving to the UK, like I said, in October. And then obviously they'll expand other places. So it turned into this peer-to-peer support, weight loss, exercise. Not everybody loses weight. Obviously my transformation wasn't a big weight loss transformation, but oh my God, transformed in every other way possible. So basically it's a peer-to-peer system. You can call it MLM, which is multi-level marketing, or network marketing. It basically just means you earn through direct sales, team sales. I'll cover that. And a lot of people are like, this is a pyramid scheme. And I mean, that's an idea that was created, unfortunately, like 20 years ago when this type of business model came into play. And a few companies, when a few people ruin it for everybody, that was kind of what happened. So A pyramid scheme is when money is traded for no products. There's no products being traded. And those companies are actually, the government regulates them very well, and they don't really exist anymore and shuts them down. And Beachbody is not that, because we're easily trading an incredible product for an income, just like any other company. And what I love about it is it's not like a traditional business where you've got your employees, your managers, your CEOs, and then the person at the top makes the most, and you have to level up these ranks, and most people won't ever get there. But Beachbody, you're your own business owner. I make a lot more than people above me, and people below me make a lot more than me. You own your own business, so there's no, you know what I mean, working up the corporate ladder, if that makes sense. So right now our network is about 350,000 plus coaches. And one of our most amazing products now is Beachbody On Demand, because you used to just have to buy individual DVDs of workouts. And now with the online streaming, it's like Netflix for Beachbody. So you literally can get that one thing, and constantly new stuff's being added. We have a cooking show. We have a maternity program, all that stuff, for like over $6,000. And I think right now it's $99 a year. So it's pretty amazing. And this is a quote I have kept since I very first started coaching. Carl Deichler is one of the CEOs, because this is what Beachbody coaching means to me. Beachbody is about ending the trend of low self-esteem and the trend that people feel like they don't matter. And to me, that has been exactly what my mission is and what coaching means to me. So, what does a coach actually do? So, a coach is first and foremost committed to their own health and fitness journey. That's it. I am not a hypocrite. I would never be part of a company that I don't partake in myself. I don't believe in that. That's why I would never probably ever do another business. Beachbody is my heart and soul. I do the workouts every day. I drink Shakeology every day. I use the performance line every day. My family works out with me not every day. Steven does, but my family does the workouts. It's something that I would do even if I was not a coach. I was doing it years before I even was a coach. So that's first and foremost what a coach does. Secondly, they inspire and help those who want help in person and on social media. So if you choose to actively do this, again, you don't have to, and I'll cover that. I invited my friends over to work out with me. I showed my dad how to make Shakeology, and it's changed his life. You guys have probably found me on social media and see what I post on there. And it's changed since I became a coach. I've learned a lot, but my goal is to inspire and help those who want help. Third, and the piece that has changed my life the most, and if you follow me on social media, you know this, is personal development. And this is things like podcasts and books, because what I found was when I graduated university, I'm like, yes, this is the start of my new life, and I'm supposed to feel so happy and energetic, and I just didn't feel that way. And I thought I was automatically supposed to be happy. And what I didn't realize, and unfortunately what we're not taught, is that happiness takes a lot of work. And I see it as just like your body. If you just put in your body whatever's around you, you don't really like strategically like do what it needs to take care of your body, if that makes sense. It just takes on whatever the surroundings are, right? Same with your mind. Your mind is going to take on whatever surroundings are around it, whatever you put in it. So you have to be very careful what's going in there. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity and people who don't work out and people who don't eat healthy, it's really hard to be happy and healthy. But if you're reading books and listening to podcasts, that grows you mentally. And when you change here, everything else from here down is easy. But most people focus on here down and they forget about right here, when right here is what makes all your choices. So for me, this personal development is one of the vital behaviors of coaches, and it's the one piece that made me successful the day I signed up to be a coach, because I got introduced to it and it changed my life, changed my relationships. It's changed everything. And you guys know that if you follow me. So, also, we host accountability groups online or in person. So I have an online group called Becoming Limitless. It's an online support group where we share our workouts, share our struggles, share our recipes, all that jazz. Some coaches do in-person meetups. They'll meet up and do workouts together or whatever that may be, but just helping people basically along the way, like those message boards. And then to build and train a team is, of course, optional. For me, that's what I'm doing right now. I look for people like me that want to help spread this message and help other people and build and train a team of like-minded people. So that, of course, is optional. So that's me just on the Challenge Tracker app. That's where we log our workouts and our Shakeology, because I log mine every day, just like everybody else. So how does a coach earn money? There's basically two ways. So initially, it's just you. You don't have a team. So you earn commissions off any products, any programs, whatever that may be, and that's 25%. So when you sign up to be a coach, I've got a training that shows you how to set up your direct deposit. So it's a direct deposit weekly every Thursday based on, what you made the week before, whatever that may be. And that's 25% on anything and everything that you help somebody with. So that can be, whatever you want it to be, really. And all coaches themselves receive 25% off all products. So if you get Shakeology every month, you would get 25% off all your products too. The second way to earn is off of team bonuses if you're training and growing a team. So when I first started, my income was strictly commission. And if you guys saw my old What is Coaching video, I actually have screenshots of exact income. So you can go take a peek and look at that if you want to notice how my income changed from commission to residual. But basically, once you grow a team, a lot of that income can come from team cycle bonuses, matching bonuses. They send you travel money, prizes. It actually blows my mind the amount of different ways to earn if you go this route. But initially, it is just commission based. So I made this graphic. It actually popped up into my Facebook memories the other day. And I created it after like my first year, 14 months of coaching. And I think it helps break down why I'm a coach, why I feel people should coach to make sure it's for the right reasons, and what that looked like for me for the first few months, So my why for doing all this is I want to know that at the end of my life, I spend as much time as I possibly could with the ones I love, doing the things we love and helping others. And Beachbody is basically my vehicle to allow me to do that. Beachbody isn't my life. It's my vehicle to live my life and live my purpose. So that was me on my very first free Beachbody trip. And that's when I kind of realized it's like, okay, I love this. So you can see my progression through my month 1 to month 14. And of course that looks different for everybody. Like even this franchise, everybody's business is going to look so different. I have some coaches that are way more successful off the start. Then I have some coaches that take a year to even get started, and that's okay too. So you can pause this video if you want to read over that a little bit closer. So how does a coach actually get started? All right, so here we go. After you enroll with your coach, so that might be me or, some of my team. So, and you're welcome to do this once you become a coach, like to share this video with their prospects, because I don't expect you as a new coach to make a big video like this off the start. So I'll say, just share mine. So I might be your coach as you watch this, or somebody else might be, and that's okay too. So we teach from the start and ongoing. I'm a teacher by trade, so I love to keep things simple and organized for you. So I have a new coach training that, again, my coaches are welcome to use as well as a new coach. So don't worry, you don't have to start and sign up and train coaches. So I've got a new coach training. We have a team page. We do live calls, group chats. I encourage so many questions because questions means you're taking action. So I love that. The coach you enroll with is your direct mentor, obviously, to help you, right? You have access to all our step-by-step trainings. Beachbody allows you to create your own, or it has your own website for you. We have trainings to teach you how to grow a network. We have trainings to teach you literally how to do everything from making a pretty graphic to how to post on social media, to how to host a get together if you want to work out with people, to how to get started on personal development, anything and everything. And that's kind of what I love about coaches too. If you just even type in Beachbody training on YouTube, you're going to find a ton that you love. And I learned a lot that way. I call it YouTube University because I was able to go on and learn a lot from other coaches as well. We teach you how to host your online support groups. You're constantly surrounded by positive people, and most coaches that join get happier and healthier after joining. And I always tell people, literally the worst that can happen when you sign up to be as a coach is you get surrounded by positive people and you get happier and healthier. And that's why I say the day I signed up to be a coach, I was successful. Whether I made an income or not, I was part of something that was incredible, and I wouldn't trade for that for the world. So, how much time is required? This is really dependent on your goals. And as you'll see, there's different levels of coaches when you sign up, and I'll show you that. But it's really dependent on your goals. Some people join and they're simply joining just kind of for a hobby and to be part of the community. That's great. You probably don't need as much time. But then I have coaches that literally want to dive in and have a goal of like making this their full-time job in a couple of years. So those people would obviously be investing more time. For me, when I started, like I said, I was a full-time teacher, also opening a franchise. So I literally worked my business for about an hour or two every single morning. I woke up at 5 a.m. and that's what I did every single day. Every single day. Consistency is key in this business. But again, it's going to depend on what your goals are, and I can help you figure that out. But the beautiful thing is you can work from anywhere, anytime. So it's really easy to fit in. We're a fairly young team. So a lot of my new mamas will, with a brand new baby, they're kind of working just in the cracks of their life, and that's good too. So for me, I was focused on like 1 hour. This is what I have. I got everything done, and I teach you what to do in that hour. We've kind of got a power hour. But then you've got people like new mamas that kind of fit it in throughout the day. So it really depends on what your goals are. And then what are the required fees? So there's only really 2 fees as a coach. So there's a sign-up fee, which is $39.95 US, or if you sign up with a challenge pack, which I encourage most people to do, because again, I do not want people that are in this just to sell things and they're a hypocrite and they don't use the products or workouts themselves. You probably shouldn't be a coach. But as you sign up, I'd want you to sign up with a challenge pack. So that way you get Beachbody on demand. You get either Shakeology or the performance line, whatever it may be, so that you're set up and we can figure out what the right challenge pack is going to be for you. But it's basically a package. My favorite one is $160 US. It's Beachbody on demand. It's the Fixate, the portion control containers, a Shakeology bottle, a full bag of Shakeology, or the performance line, Fixate nutrition plan, like everything in one little package comes to your doorstep. And then that fee is waived. If you've got a challenge pack in the past, that fee can get reimbursed to you as well. Then there's a monthly fee, which is $15.95 US. The direct conversion to Canadian isn't exact. It's actually less. I forget what it is. Stephen has it written down. Is it $18.97? I think Canadian monthly fee. Yeah, the conversion isn't exact because Beachbody can't like constantly change it. So they just stick with one. It's actually pretty low. And our customers actually end up paying a lot less too. So this is for basically what I like to call your online secretary. You get websites. This is for your direct deposit. This is where you're going to see all your customers. This is where you're going to go basically to see everything. It's called your online office. And like I said, it's your support. We don't hold products. Beachbody ships them. They support our customers. They do all that stuff. So that's, again, what I love about this. We get to focus on what's important, not all this micromanaging stuff. So that's what the $59.95 fee is. And then of course, optional is your Beachbody On Demand or your program and your other products that you get 25% off of. So say somebody even just wants to be a coach for the discount, you get 25% off. Yes, you pay the $50.95 month fee, but like my dad is a discount coach and he still saves money. He doesn't work the business or anything, but he pays $50.95, still gets 25% off his Shakeology, and even with that fee saves money every single month. So that is that. Oops, what do I have here? There we go. The common question, and oh my gosh, the question I had when I signed up too, do I have to push sales? Because I swear to gosh, if I had to host a home party or push sales, there's no freaking way I would do this. No way. That is not me. Nada. No. Do not be this person. Do not sign up to be a coach and be like, hey, I'm a coach. Come buy a challenge pack from me. No. Go on my social media. Check if I do that. No. And if you see a coach doing that, they probably shouldn't be a coach. Okay. We're here to inspire. We're here to connect. We're here to listen. We're here to help. Okay. I do not teach and do not want you to ever push products on people. Okay. Do I need to have a network? Another question I had when I signed up, because I hated social media. I'm an introvert. I live in a town of 5,000 people with 2 traffic lights. I do not have a network. I was the last of my friends to get Facebook, and I thought it was silly. I thought it was just for people posting drunk photos of themselves. I'm like, no, not my thing. But what I came to learn was Beachbody and the network has introduced me to phenomenal people. Some of them, I couldn't share everybody, but some of them in this photo, and so many more. Like I said, I couldn't fit everybody. I knew one of these people before. I don't even live by any of them. Maybe 2. Well, no, I didn't really know her either. The rest I randomly met online, and it's crazy to think that way, but thankfully I've got to meet I haven't met Brianna in person yet. Most of them in person at Beachbody events. Can't wait to meet her in person. She's glorious. But sometimes it's hard to find people that get you, that are positive, that aren't negative Nancy's or bitter berries. For me, where I live, it's hard. And that's what Beachbody introduced me to. And it's been the greatest gift to connect with other people like this, people that want to see you succeed, that want to see you do better, that inspire you, that lift you up, that make you a better person. That is the best part about coaching. And so how do you find people to help? We teach you, right? And the great thing about it is there's no cookie cutter way to be a coach. You get to do this the way you want. Some people prefer to do it on social media. Some people prefer to do it in person. Some people, there's no rules, which is what I love, but we teach you exactly how to do this. But just know that I started this business with under 100 friends on Facebook hating social media. So if I can do it, you can too. And this is a quick photo of our team at the yearly Beachbody Summit, and it was in New Orleans this year. It's in Indianapolis in 2018. So this was some of our team that traveled there, spent an incredible week learning and growing and celebrating together. So definitely if you become a coach, you'll want to come with us next year. And I had the honor of speaking at this the year before to about 4,000 people, which was pretty crazy. So about 30,000 people go to Summit. Then, okay, do I need to be fit first or have a certification? No. And a lot of people think this. They have to be at their goal weight before they become a coach. And I think that's one of the worst decisions you could ever make, because you're not relatable then. People relate and want help from somebody on their journey. It's just, you get it more. And I think it's inspiring to start your journey, start coaching actually, even when you first start your journey. And excuse me, you do not need a certification. We're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists, although some coaches are, which is beautiful. One of the top coaches on our team is actually a physician. She's a doctor. We do have nutritionists. We do have pharmacists, all that stuff. We do have personal trainers, and Beachbody, they actually love it because even for me, I'm a teacher, but now I get to teach in a way I prefer a lot more. So you do not need to be that at all. And these are just a couple snapshots I wanted to throw in here because Beachbody has free trips that you can earn every year. And these were just a few of them that I've been on that, again, being surrounded by people that get you, it's just something pretty powerful. And I tell my new coaches all the time, Beachbody doesn't really get real until you are able to go to some of the live events. And then after that, it's just like something hits your soul. So I wanted to quickly share these two graphics because the first one explains the different types of coaches because like I explained earlier, there's different levels. Everybody signs up to be the same, but we kind of just categorize people this way so that people know they don't have to be like me and sign up and want to be a full-time coach. Like, no, we have a discount coach, like I talked about. We have a hobby coach and then a business builder or anywhere in between, or you can move throughout. I just like to include this to make sure people know there's all different levels of coaching and all are welcome. And of course, I shared this already. The worst case scenario is you invest that $40 to sign up, you get in amazing shape, you become surrounded by positive people and you grow as a person. That's the worst case scenario. So what do you actually do next? What I encourage you to do is ask your coach or ask me any further questions. I love questions, like I said, love them. I'll probably send you a voice memo back on Facebook if you want to message me there. Email me. It's Rieger Morgan. It's my name backwards, riegermorgan@gmail.com. Morgan Rieger was not available. And then just ask for instructions to enroll. And remember, there's a free sign up with a challenge pack. Then once you sign up, we get you started. We get you started on a brand new coach training. I am planning on hosting a live call. So you see my face on video here. I want to invite the new coaches that sign up this week onto a call to do this with me. So some of you, you might be watching this recording just to learn more about coaching and this time has passed. Great. That's no problem. I hope this information helped you. If you're watching this literally on September 24th, 2017. I want to get together next weekend with all the coaches who sign up this week. I'll post it in our event page, that live event page. Whoops, where are we? Join our fit community. I'll post our get together in there for all the coaches that sign up this week, but you will have to be signed up by this week in order to join that call. And I'm going to walk you through exactly, we'll just do me. Exactly what to do as a new coach. I'll introduce myself. We'll get to know each other a bit better. I will literally share my screen with you, walk you through the new coach training, everything. Our groups make you feel really comfortable and answer any questions you have. So be sure to contact myself as soon as you watch this call, or whoever your coach may be. Ask questions, ask how to get signed up, and never fear doing this. It's been the tiniest little investment that has transformed my body, transformed my mindset, transformed my relationships, and honestly, and completely transformed my life. So I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if it was, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.